Hey y'all, hey, what's up? We are live for our second week of money, mindset, and lifestyle. And I am actually tuning in while I am on vacation with my son for the weekend. So this is like perfect for tonight's live because I'm talking about balancing your finances with like your necessities and your financial goals and incorporating fun in that, right? And that is what I love for you guys to do. So I work with high achieving professionals who want to master their money and build a rich lifestyle. And most of you guys, you want to be able to do more fun things with your money and not be so focused on bills all the time. And if that is you, put a one in the comments, right? Hold on, y'all. Can you turn that TV down? Thank you. My son is in vacation mode. But yes, this is live as you see. But yes, so you guys want to figure out how can you find some money to play and also be able to address your financial needs by like saving, right? Paying off debt, maybe investing more, doing maybe investing in yourself, not necessarily like in the stock market, but investing in your personal development, your self care. You want to do more spa days, you want to travel, all the things, right? So I always say the first thing is having a spending plan that is based on your values. So you can put values in the comment, right? So it's based on your values. What things are important to you? Get very clear on what that is. Is it travel, right? Is it going to the spa? Is it creating generational wealth for your kids? What is your thing? So that you're very clear on that. So when you're creating your spending plan, you're making sure that your needs are covered. And for those of you who do not know what your needs are in your spending plan, that is your housing, your transportation, your food, your utilities. If you have medications that you have to take every month, make sure those are included in your spending plan because those are the necessities, right? Then after that, everything else is a want. So yes, your streaming services are wants, right? Yes, your first class on your airplane travel is a want, right? Yes, your spa day, your hair, your nails, all of those things are not things that you have to have in order to get through every single month, right? So now that we have our spending plan, we know where our needs are getting covered, right? And maybe we're including some wants in there. And the reason why I said get clear on what you value, that's going to be your wants, right? So now you know that maybe you want to save, but you also want to travel. So let's talk about what it would look like for you to save and travel and finding that balance. So I believe that we should all have some play money in our spending plan. Put play money in the comments, right? We should all have some play money so that when we are having a bad day or the kids are getting on our nerves or maybe work is getting stressful, we're making all this money, right? As long as we have play money included in our spending plan, that is going to be one thing that's going to help you control those impulsive shopping sprees where you're like, forget this, I'm taking care of everybody else, I'm being responsible, I'm doing all the things. Now I want to do something special for me. But we're going to do that every single month. So you don't have to worry about having those moments because you're already going to have that in your spending plan, right? So let's say that you want to travel. So first get clear on what your like absolute necessary goal is. So let's say that's saving, right? Maybe you want to make sure you have 6 months of your monthly expenses in your savings. And what is that going? How much is that, right? So first get clear on how much that is so that we can create the plan on what that is, right? And something that I learned, so let's get clear on what that is. So if it's, let's say 15,000, 20,000, how much is that? How much is it? And how much are you going to put towards that every single month so that you can start reaching that savings goal, right? Now, the other side of it is your fun, your play, right? So let's say you want to travel. Maybe you want to travel with your kids. You want to travel by yourself. You want to travel with your girls or your husband or your partner, right? Where are you going, right? So get clear on where you're going so that then once you know where you're going, you can figure out how much is it going to cost you, right? So once you know how much is it going to cost you, now you can start putting together the plan and putting that into your spending plan. How much spending money are you going to have while you're on vacation? Now we can say, oh, I'm just going to spend $100 or $200. But y'all, you know that once you get on vacation, all of that goes out the window and we get really excited and we're like, you know what? We're going out to eat every night. Well, I want to buy this souvenir. Let's go on this excursion. Oh, let's do this tour. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then that starts adding up. And that $100 or that $200 that maybe we budgeted as our spending money, it disappears really quickly, right? So be realistic about how much spending money you're going to need while you're on vacation, and get clear and remember that things come up, right? Maybe there's some additional fees at the hotel that you weren't planning on, right? You didn't see the fine print that said they're going to charge you $25 a day on top of what you paid for the room or the Airbnb, the resort, wherever you're staying, right? Or maybe there's some additional costs that you weren't expecting. You forgot your toothbrush or you forgot to do something and now you need to overnight some money or overnight something back to somebody at home. Yeah, I did that a couple of years ago when I went to Vegas. I forgot to feed the cats. And I didn't remember until I got to Vegas, and my mom, she was like making sure everything was good while I was gone. And I forgot to give her my new key to the house. So I had to overnight her my house key, which cost me $100 to make sure that the cats did not die before I came back from Vegas. So stuff like that happens. So make sure that's included in your travel budget so that you are planning for it and it doesn't disrupt your vacation. And now you're stressing about money, right? And the additional amount of money that you had to pay. The last thing is when you're on vacation, look to see if there's anything that the hotel or wherever you're staying is offering you so that you could get like some discounts or maybe some coupons or some incentives that you can take advantage of that can actually save you some out-of-pocket money that you could use toward your vacation that maybe you weren't necessarily planning to have access to, right? Also, if you're staying somewhere for a long period of time and you're not like at an all-inclusive resort and maybe they have a kitchen or something, buy some snacks or buy some like quick meals that you can make in the room and then go out to eat like only a few nights. And that's going to save you some money, right? Now, if you're like, I don't care about saving money while I'm on vacation. I just want to just have the best time ever. And money is not the issue. I just want to get away. Well, just make sure you include all of those costs in your vacation, right? So that is you finding that balance between your financial responsibilities and fun, because we can do both and it doesn't have to be all one thing. The reason why I say that is because sometimes we get into this space where we're like, I just need to pay off my debt. And we forget about living life, right? And then all we're doing is taking all of our discretionary income, all of our extra income, and we're putting it towards debt. And then after a few months of that or 6 months of that, it can get frustrating because you're like, I just want to be able to do something nice for myself. And all you're thinking about is I'm putting everything towards debt. And that after a while can get pretty annoying. And then you have those moments where you just want to go on your shopping spree and you just spend way too much money when you can, again, set aside some money every single month so that you can do something fun for yourself. And it doesn't have to be something extravagant. Maybe it's $25 so that you can buy yourself a meal outside of the house and really enjoy yourself, right? Or maybe it's $300, whatever your limit is. I need you to get clear on that for you, right? And then you can plan ahead on what goal you're working towards so that you can really map out how much you're going to allocate towards that every single month, and map out your fun goal, right? Which is maybe travel. That's what we talked about. And how much is that going to cost so that you can really start booking that trip, planning for it so that it's paid for by the time you travel and you have spending money while you are on vacation. So yeah, I'm going to go and enjoy my vacation with my son because yeah, that's what I'm doing this weekend. And I'm super excited about it. So you can catch me back here live on Friday, next Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be talking about money, mindset, and lifestyle. Every week, you're going to get a different subject. But if you are someone who is like, I need support with putting together a spending plan, putting together a plan so that I can enjoy my money and take care of the things that I feel like are important, then I want you to DM me so that we can really talk about what it looks like for you to work with me and if I'm a good fit for you and vice versa, right? And if so, then I'm going to let you know how you can work with me so that we can really get your plan in place so that you can have some more play money without and do the things that you love without overspending, going into debt, and not wondering where your money went every single month. So, y'all have an awesome evening. Stay safe. And I'll see y'all back again Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Later.